As Julie began to regain consciousness, she knew something wasn't right. She started to panic as she realized she was strapped to a table. A big bright light beamed down onto her face, blinding her, as silhouettes moved silently around her. The silhouettes began to whisper.
She's perfect, Daddy. Thank you.
Julie tried to scream, but the gag in her mouth muffled her cries. Julie heard a little girl giggle as something began to brush her hair. She then heard another giggle in the corner in front of her. Only 2 hours before, Julie was responding to an ad on Craigslist looking for a live-in nanny, and the last thing she remembered was ringing the doorbell. As the whispers continued, the light switched off, leaving Julie with blind spots that covered the face of what appeared to be a man peering down at her. As the blind spots began to disappear and her eyes readjusted, she was greeted by a frail old man with a toothless grin, and behind him sat two dolls. They were life-size dolls and beautifully dressed. "I want to introduce you to my little girls. On the right is Masha, and on the left is Dasha," said the man rasped. "Say hello to your new mommy, girls,"
Hi, Julie.
giggled the two dolls. She couldn't help but notice that even though the sound appeared to come from the dolls, they didn't move. "My girls need a mommy," said the old man as he moved over behind the dolls, rubbing their hair as he stared at Julie. The old man moved clumsily over to the table Julie was strapped to and removed the gag from her mouth. "Please don't scream. It will scare the girls," he said. Julie knew if there was a chance someone could hear her, she had to take it. Julie began screaming at the top of her lungs.
Make her stop, Daddy.
Sounded a voice coming from the doll's vicinity. As Julie screamed for her life, the old man began raining blows down upon her head. For a frail old man, he is really strong, she thought. As the blows kept on coming, he only stopped once. Julie began to lose consciousness. As she faded in and out, her captor left the room, leaving her alone with the two dolls sitting across from her. As Julie laid there, she imagined how she might escape the clutches of the crazy old man and his creepy dolls. As she frantically tried to free herself from the straps, she suddenly heard a voice behind her. Julie's eyes darted to the chair where the dolls were sitting. They were gone. Then she heard a patter of tiny footsteps just behind her.
You're a bad mommy.
Giggled a voice from behind. Julie was stunned by fear for a moment. She felt the porcelain hand of one of the dolls stroking her face. The feeling was soon replaced by that of a cold, hard, steel blade slipping in just beneath her chin.
Night-night, Mommy. Sleep tight.